It's Thursday, it's 11 o'clock, and it's time for this week's watch drop. Yeah, baby. Hey guys, I'm Ollie Proudlock, and this week I'm stepping in for none other than Tim Green. Yes, he's not here, he's on another holiday. He's just racking them in at the moment, but his tan is looking strong, his bees are looking good. But I am very, very excited to be here, very humbled, in the incredible new Subdial offices, and we have an insane watch drop this week. I'm gonna be selecting 4 of my favorite pieces from this collection, some dating back to 1948, with papers. Get ready, yeah baby. So yeah, I came down to the Subdial offices last week and I got a sneak peek of some of these watches. And some of the guys immediately said, just pick out some pieces that are really standing out to you. And this was the first one. I'm a big fan of Rolex, but I think for me, I love vintage Rolexes. And there's just something about this one that just caught my eye immediately. It dates back to 1948 and comes with original chronometer papers, which we have here today that I'll show you later. And this is the Rolex Bubbleback 5030. And I just can't tell you how sleek and elegant this bad boy is. That beautifully aged, just coloring to it. You know, obviously it's gone from that sort of white to this sort of aged off-white with this beautiful leather strap. It's 18 karat gold. I also love on the date, you've got that red that just really pops. There's something about the red with gold. And this was also the forerunner for later references of the date just, which is also a timepiece that I love. For me, I mean, look, you can see the little bit of height on it right there and the size. I think this comes in at about a 36 dial. I've got a few experts, by the way, today behind cameras from the Subdial team. So if I just double check on anything, I'm checking with the guys. 36 dial?
Yes,
36, baby. This, for me, soon as I saw this drop, really just stood out. I think a lot of the watches that I'm picking today, they're sort of understated, but they've got something just a little different that gives them that nicheness that makes them stand out. And this watch, you're not gonna see everyone wear this. So yeah, this is the Bubbleback. It was also known as the Ovettone, which in Italian means big egg. And as you can see, it is a big, beautiful egg. Okay guys, so you've seen the watch. Now let's look at these papers. You know, we know vintage, but these bad boys are real vintage. I mean, this is the kind of thing, if I were to buy this watch, I would frame these because they are so beautiful. And I mean, if we look at this main sheet right here, I mean, the detail in which they go in is incredible. I mean, I would need a lot of time just to kind of sit down and go through it all, but they are still in incredible condition. You know, you've got all these details of the testing over 10 days. Everything is handwritten. There is something so authentic and sort of, obviously you get this real sense of nostalgia and heritage, which for me is what Rolex is all about. And these papers, I would buy these papers just by themselves, let alone getting the Bubbleback. I mean, they are just so beautiful. And I think the fact that you've got the watch from 1948 along with these papers makes this watch, for me anyway, a real front runner for this week's drop. Okay guys, next up, understated with a little bit of bouge, is the Cartier Basculante. This goes back to 1997 and is part of the I Love Cartier series. So it's celebrating their 150th year. They only made 150 of these. And it even has the L Heart C for Cartier on the back. This watch is incredible. And the design itself is a little bit inspired, not inspired, but it's kind of their version of the Reverso. So it's got this swivel case that can protect the dial. So, you know, if you want to flip it and maybe you could engrave it or put something on there just to give that extra little bit of something. The thing I love about this watch is the shape and the style of it is simplified, but it's the details that really elevate it. One thing that I love is the ruby stone, and they would usually use this with platinum. However, with this one, they've used it with the yellow gold, and there's something about that red on the yellow gold that just really pops. And again, just that elevation with the diamonds. For me, it just gives it that little something and just makes it stand out from the crowd. It's just unbelievable. And also I love the fact that it's super limited. You know, there's only 150 of these. It's got really nice weight to it. 18 karat gold. This watch is something that I personally would love to purchase, and it's something I've really got my eye on for this week's drop. Guys, next up, we got a whole lot of gold. It's the Patek Ellipse. This goes back to the late 1960s, 70s, and this is the first of the Ellipse series. And this is indeed still in the Patek catalog, making it one of their longest lasting series. And this was also known as the Golden Ellipse. It goes back to the golden ratio, which is a mathematical formula that references something that really pleases the eye. And I get it, it's something about the smoothness, those smooth edges. It's very different from what we've just looked at with the Cartier, that sort of sharp edge. So it kind of has that sort of femininity to it. And then the dial itself, that midnight blue dial, the shimmer on it against the gold is just incredible. And the way it sort of sits around your wrist is just so smooth. There's something about gold for me I love. You know, I make jewelry as well, and I sometimes occasionally mix my metals with silver and gold. But obviously with something like this, I would just keep it all gold. And yeah, it's elegant, it's sleek. And again, like the other pieces that I've selected today, it just really stands out from the crowd. So Tim actually did a video on the Ellipses a while back, so we'll leave a link if you guys want to check that out and just sort of delve in a little bit more. But yeah, this really does scream 1970s. It's sort of Wall Street. It's like elegant, it's a little bit baller. And the thing I love about the Ellipses, they also created other pieces to accompany them. So they did mirrors, they did cufflinks, and they even did rings. And the thing I love about this piece is we actually have a ring to go alongside it. And this for me is just epic. Again, the shimmer on that midnight blue, you've got the gold. And you know, if you really want to step it up and wear this alongside the watch, it is the perfect combination. But also if you're feeling like you didn't want to wear the watch, I would just wear this ring by itself. Really, really weighty, beautiful, really smooth. Again, has that little bit of femininity to it, but it's something about the blue and the gold that just really kind of has this sense of confidence and boldness. And for me, the combination, it actually makes me want to create rings to kind of match my watches. So I'd be really interested to see what you guys think on that. Maybe leave in the comments and let us know, but I love that. And I think the combination of the two is just incredible. Okay guys, last but not least, this is another standout for me. It's the Piaget Protocole. I love the simplicity of this watch. What really stands out is the lapis against the gold. For me, that is just everything. I don't know, the shape as well. You've got the sort of sharp angles, adds that little bit of masculinity. And this with a nice suit, incredible. So Piaget were the masters of using stones within their dials. And the fact this is from the 70s, yet you look at the quality and the fact that it still looks pretty much brand new, shows exactly that. And the thing I love about this, and you can really see it when you put it in the light, it's got these grooves in the stone itself that match the case, that give it this sort of matte feel. And another thing to know about these, back then in the 70s, these would go for tens of thousands of pounds. Whereas now, this bad boy you could pick up for just 4,250 from Subdial. Incredible. So you know what, this is another one that I think I might have to chat to the lads about because it is so clean. I love it. Okay guys, I know I said I was only gonna select 4 from this week's drop, but there's one other that I really just want to pick up. And the thing that stands out for me on this is the double step on the case. And this is the Blancpain Villeret. So Blancpain was founded in 1735 in Villeret. And this is their sort of dress watch line. And I love the size. It looks like it's either a 34 or 36. It's super simple, elegant. The chronograph, it's got a lot of information there, kind of elevates it a little bit. But for me, it really is the case. It's so sleek and with a double step on both sides. The gold, got a lovely blue strap. It's a beautiful timepiece, really is. I love it. Okay guys, so that is the end of this week's watch drop. Thank you so much for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure. There are over 100 watches now live on the Subdial website. There are some incredible pieces like this Longines 13ZN from the 1940s. We've also got this Patek 5960 in platinum. And of course, let's not forget this absolutely beautiful JLC Atmos clock that works on atmospheric pressure. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Tim will be back next week. Make sure you check out the website for these and many more. Yeah, baby.
you.